Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively forever on there. We're gonna talk about the Orlando Magic winning 106 to 105 versus the Miami Heat. The Magic are now 14 and 9 and 9 and 4 at home, which they was there today. And also the Heat are 14 and 9, but they're 4 and 7 on the road. Bam Adebayo tried to attempt a three. He didn't get it off cleanly enough. And that was the last attempt from the Heat. And since they was trailing, they ended up losing the game. But before that, Orlando won the first quarter 30 to 28. The Miami Heat won the second quarter 32 to 27. The Magic also won the third quarter 30 to 19. And you would have thought the game was over at that point, but Miami ended up winning the fourth quarter 26 to 19 to give themselves a chance to win it. But it didn't happen for him. Andrew Wiggins, 34 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He did a good job of creating separation and getting good looks off, including getting to the basket, step back, mid-ranges, and hitting threes that was spot up. He also had 1 of 4 shooting from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks. He also had 1 personal foul, was a +7 in plus minus. Bam Adebayo, 40 minutes was the most on the team, and he did it all on both ends of the court. 24 points, 15 boards, a double-double, 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 5 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +3 in plus minus. He did a good job, man. Bam was out there doing everything, and that's what makes him a special player because he can set screens if he needs to. He can hit the mid-range, he can hit the three, he can finish with floaters, he can finish around the rim with finesse or dunk, and he also going to find a way to make it tough for you to score on him even as a help defender, and that's where the blocks and the steals come in which he did tonight. Khalil Ware did get to start. He played 22 minutes, but he only scored 4 points and went 1 of 3 from the field and 0 of 1 from 3, but he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He grabbed 8 boards and the assist. He also had 2 turnovers and a block. Still a good game for him, even though he didn't score a lot. He had 2 offensive rebounds. It was a -18 and plus minus. Norman Powell, he really had his handles going because they was making him work for every shot that he got, but he still was able to knock it down a lot of them. 32 minutes, 28 points, 9 of 18 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, a block, 2 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. He had the most points for the Miami Heat tonight. Every single Miami Heat had a rebound and an assist in this game. Davion Mitchell, 28 minutes, 10 points. He didn't get a double-double, though, but he did go 5 of 8 from the field. Good shots all night for him near the basket and also perimeter. 2 rebounds, 7 assists, no turnovers. He also did have 5 personal fouls, though, and finished as a +3 and plus minus. That's something that he can do because he wants to play so hard defensively. He don't want to give up no ground, and that's how you can get in foul trouble sometimes in the NBA. Fontecchio, 16 minutes. He had 5 points. He was 2 of 5 from the field. One of the shots was a 3. He went 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 33 minutes, the most off the bench. He had the mid-range going to finish and going, 16 points for him. 8 of 14 from the field, the most shots off the bench. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Everybody that played off the bench got a rebound and the assist also. Drew Smith, 17 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 3 from the field, or 1 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, the most off the bench, 2 assists, and 1 turnover. He had 2 personal fouls and was a -1 and plus minus. Pelly Larson, 19 minutes, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. And that was the end of their bench. If it wasn't for Jaime, they didn't get much. But then again, they didn't play a lot of people because of injuries and just not letting them get on the court for whatever the reasons are. 40 of 80, 50% from the field, 7 of 19, 37% from 3. The problem was they went 18 of 27 from the free throw line. It took a healthy amount of free throws, but they only made them at 67%. That's the bad part. 44 rebounds, 23 assists, 15 turnovers, 4 steals, 8 blocks, and they did also have 18 personal fouls. And then the Orlando Magic, the team that was having some trouble slowing down the Heat, then they figured out how to slow them down. Then they had to figure out their offense, which never really came around throughout the entire game. But with their defense being really good, it helped them be able to stay close enough to win it. Paulo Benquetto, 20 minutes, he only had 9 points. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He takes some tough shots, but he's good enough to make them. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. He also had 1 offensive rebound and no personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus. Franz led everybody with the 32 points on the Orlando Magic, and he even had game high. He went 12 of 22 from the field, also went 4 of 9 from 3. They was letting him take them threes, and he was knocking them down in this one, and he was able to get to the paint finish real well, even with the stops, to be able to get the floaters to go down. 32 points for him, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, also 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 personal fouls and a +7 in plus minus. Wendell Carter Jr., 28 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 offensive rebounds, and 5 personal fouls, and a -10 in plus minus. Desmond Bane, 33 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 16 from the field. They needed a whole lot more out of him, but they didn't get it, but they still won, as crazy as that may be. He also went 1 of 8 from 3 and took no free throws. He had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block, 1 personal foul, and a +8 and plus minus. And Jalen Suggs, 28 minutes, 22 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 personal fouls, 0 and plus minus. But the jump shot was falling for him also, and he kept getting room and space, and he said, if you're going to do that, I'm going to take it. I'm a good three-point shooter in my head, but he was actually doing it in reality too, so he was happy about that. And, man, he was making guys really work for it with their dribbles and their handle to be able to score on them. And that's what they always doing, and that's why it was a low-scoring game, because the Heat played solid defense too, to be honest about it. Tristan Da Silva, 25 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, a -11 in plus minus. He didn't shoot the ball great, but he did help on the boards, and he didn't give them too much trouble because he didn't take a lot of shots. Goga Batadze was finishing around that realm. 20 minutes for him, 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds and 1 assist, no turnovers and a block. He did, though, get 5 personal fouls in this one in a small amount of minutes. That's bad, but he also had 2 offensive rebounds and finishes a +11. The +11 was the highest on the team tonight. Tyus Jones, 16 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 assists, -4 and plus minus. Didn't really have a bad game in this one, and he played the game the right way, and he really helped his teammates out by being ready to score and look for them every single time he had the ball in his hand. And Anthony Black still having a fantastic season, 13 points, 32 minutes. Can't really be mad at him. Played the most minutes off the bench, but he did go 2 of 9 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3, but he still scored a lot of points because he went 9 of 12 from the free throw line, and he had 8 rebounds and 6 assists with 2 turnovers, but he made it up with the 2 steals and an offensive rebound, and he only had 2 personal fouls, was a +4 and plus minus. And Jace Richardson, 4 minutes, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, a -6 and plus minus. 38 of 92, 41% from the field as a team, and 12 of 34, 35% from 3. They didn't shoot as great as the Heat did, but they did go 18 of 24, 75% from the free throw line, and that helped. But they also had 42 rebounds, which was 2 less than the Heat, 24 assists, 1 more than the Heat, 10 turnovers, 5 less than the Heat, and they also had 1 more steal with 5, and they also had 5 less blocks with 3 than the Heat, but they also had 19 personal fouls, 1 more than the Heat. And they did have more offensive rebounds by 3 and 5 less defensive. And that's the difference, is they had 1 more possession and they had to defend it. And the Magic are known for their defense. Not so much this year, but they're getting back to it because they've been banged up a lot. And now they're getting their guys back, and they should be happy with that, because they have a good chance to continue to win and become one of the top teams in the East like we thought that they would be. And Miami has been a good team all year. They have guys in and out. They have older players and some young players, and they still know how to play together. They still know how to play off of each other. They still know how to play team basketball on both ends of the court. So they're always going to give them a shot and a chance to win any game, just like the Magic. They're similar in the ways that how they approach the game and how they go about things, but the NBA can be that way because a lot of copycat things can happen in the league, and then you can have things that you fix and you build, and this is what we got. This is what we got to work with. We're gonna try to take it season by season and see what happens, and that's why these teams are in a predicament that they are in right now when it comes to record and when it comes to team roster building. And neither team to me are championship teams, but both of them is going in a direction where they can be good for a significant amount of time without changing too much. But you never really know until the season starts and what happens in the offseason and trade deadline. Anything can shake up something. But when it comes to the East, you got to have 8 teams. And I think these teams should be, in that 8, and that's all that matters. Comment, like, subscribe, share it, the notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. Also do conversation videos just like this, but about various NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars, and also my draft and draft coverage. Plus, I got over 4,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I also say I try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball NBA content. Not only that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And thanks for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and showing love and respect to me. I'm going for now.